What's happening, everybody? Back at it for another video. How y'all doing, man? Welcome back. Welcome back for another video. I still haven't fully decided what I want to call this series, I guess you can call it, or just titling each video differently as to what the topic is, I guess. I guess it really doesn't have to be a series. But I'm working on some other projects, and some other things are starting and beginning to unfold. And I just want to do some housekeeping in the beginning of this video and just mention that if you haven't already, go to darenandluna.com, sign up for the free newsletter so you receive the calendar every single month and all the events that we'll be doing each and every month. Check out what we offer and our offerings. We have spots at the top of our website where you can donate to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App if you feel called to. We have a Patreon where you can join us, Daren and Luna. Every single social media platform is at Daren and Luna. So we would greatly appreciate your subscribing, following, watching. There's tons and tons of light language activations and content and wisdom that I know for a fact will serve you somewhere on your journey. Because I'm going to tell you that this video is important, and that this video is not serious, but serious at the same time, because, you know, everything about this life is meant for us not to take it serious and to live free and calm and peaceful and in harmony and balance and connected and one, and just find love in everything, you know, and realize that every single thing is abundance. Every single thing is so beautiful and amazing. I literally can tell you, I was walking out in the cold this morning, and while I went like this, and, you know, literally I walked past two women and they had gloves on and their face was like covered up with like scarves. And I had my hand exposed like this, and I took it out of my pocket and I went like this. And I just realized, and I'm like, my God, like, if you literally compare, yourself to like these robots and the technology, and like you like I don't even know how to put it in words, but I every single moment I walk around, and I've walked around like this since I was a little kid, you know, just in awe that I literally could grow hair on my face, on my head, that I can shave the hair on my wrist and it grows back, that I have these hands and people call it meat suits. And I feel like that's derogatory to an extent, because like this body chose to serve you, to serve me on this journey. And I feel like that's not gratitude for the body and what the body does every single day to keep you alive. And it does everything humanly possible to, when you have certain thoughts and you have intrusive thoughts, or you have negative thoughts about yourself or your body, that your body still tries to come back to balance and constantly is trying to heal for you, to stay healthy, to stay balanced, to stay in love, no matter what is happening around you that it's taking in. And not only that, but just like the lips I have, my eyes, like I have this faith. I mean, it is so miraculous. It is beyond anything I can even conceptualize, that I'm walking in this physical body. I mean, it's like the most, I think it's by far one of the most, it is beyond any piece of technology that could come out that you could be like, oh my God, that is like, wow. oh my God, how is that possible? Like this phone is like does everything. Well, what about your body, man? Your body does every single thing. You don't have to say anything. You could just eat something and it processes the food. You feel like you have to go to the bathroom and you go pee. You decide you want to get up and walk outside. You get up and walk outside. You're in this body that is human. And people are just in so all about a robotic thing, like a robot. And it's like it's mind blowing to me that I guess because so many of us have been in this physical body for what feels like eternity, and it's really not. And it really goes by like the blink of an eye, but yet it feels like eternity. And the fact that it does all the things that it does and heals itself, and um I mean, I can go on, and yet humanity still takes it for granted, still does not really realize that, whoa, you are in a human body that does so many things. And just being in awe of that is like beyond anything, that we get to feel things. We actually have feelings and emotions and sensations that a robot doesn't have, you know, or a piece of technology doesn't have. Yes, it's conscious, but it doesn't have what we have. It doesn't get to like feel the sun on our skin, and it doesn't get to, you know, walk and talk. Like a tree is conscious, but it doesn't walk and talk and move around and get in a car and drive, or a plane and fly somewhere. Like, yeah, or a bug. It's not as conscious as we are, but it's conscious. That to me, no one talks about. That to me, no one speaks about how amazing this vessel is that we have, that we've been gifted with. It is beyond anything I think that on this earth. And yet we're like, oh my God, I'm in awe of that sunrise and that sunset. Of course it's beautiful. But what about the body? How beautiful it is, no matter what it looks like, no matter where it is on its journey, whether you're 80 pounds or 500 pounds, whether you're jacked and shredded or you're not. Like, does it really matter? Like, it's like, but yet, oh my God, that sunshine is amazing. Oh my God, I love this weather. What about, oh my God, I love this body. Oh my God, I love everything about it. Oh my God, I'm in a physical body that does all these things, like more than any piece of technology could do, ever do. It is just beyond me that no one really, everyone like kind of misses that. And that's why I feel like so much of humanity is like suffering, because they have love for everything else but themselves and their body. They don't show the love to their body like they show the love to their friend or nature or something else, you know? And that is one of the things that I think we miss the most as a collective, as humanity. It's like so um brushed aside, so missed. It's beyond me that, and a lot of people just run their vessels into the ground, and they would try to do and not really take care of their own needs or self-care. Or like yesterday, I knew I was feeling super off and I didn't sleep the last couple days, and I was talking to my body and asking my body why. And finally yesterday, I had the night before I had made an appointment, and in doing so, I woke up like multiple times last night, not last night, the night before, and like Thursday night. And then lo and behold, um I think I was up at like 12 o'clock and then 12 midnight or something of that nature. And I pretty much was up the whole entire night, and then around 4 o'clock in the morning, I had this splitting headache, like, on the right side. It was just, like, pounding and throbbing, and it was behind my eye, and I knew that the appointment that I made the night before, that I needed to cancel it, but I could have pushed through it, and I probably would have felt worse because I didn't listen to the body and listen to what it was telling me. Well, I decided to message the individual at 4 in the morning and tell them, I'm sorry, I just can't make it. I apologize. And I ended up getting up around 5 or 6, going into the other room. I started breath work. I did certain types of breath work to move the energy. I did meditation, I did yoga, I did all of it that I normally do. And literally by, I would venture to say, I didn't come out of the room till like 10:30 in the morning from like 5, 4 or 5. I really was doing self-care, and I listened to my body, and I did plenty of different things that would support myself and my body. And literally, I ended up, I felt so much better. I came out of there at like 10:30, quarter to 11, did what I normally do on a Friday, and I felt great, and I felt so much better. But I still felt a little bit off, but the headache was gone. I ended up going to the gym at like 3 o'clock or so in the afternoon to go walking and maybe do a little, um, arm and chest stuff. And I felt so much better. And I actually slept this evening. That's now brought up this morning. Um, I even started my morning routine a little bit later because I knew I had to rest longer. So I'll just say that, take care of yourselves, man, because things are amplifying and accelerating, and trust and believe that it is signs telling you something in your life that you need to maybe change or alter or move around, or maybe take time for yourself to tend to your needs, like slowing down and listening and listen to your body. Will not, uh, I cannot iterate that enough. Okay. Hear me when I say this. Tend to your needs. Listen to your body. If there is no message out there you take this message in. It is important, as important can get. I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. Get out in nature. Serve yourself before you serve others. I love you all from my heart to yours, from Luna's heart to yours. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until the next video, until the next live, somewhere around the world, I will see you. We will see you. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until then, I love you all. Let's go.